The last form of policies typically are kind of a menu option. And I say menu just like I relate it to going to, say, a restaurant. They give you a menu, you can order an appetizer, you can get super salad, you pick your entree. If you're still hungry, you can buy a dessert. These plans kind of work the same way. You can say, you know what, I want my engine and power, all my powertrain covered. I want my transmission covered. I want seals and gaskets. I want my high-tech electrical components covered, and maybe my slide-outs and jacks. And so you can pick and choose and kind of develop those. And obviously, anything else that falls under not being covered, you're kind of stuck. So that's the plan. One of the things, again, that sets our company apart, I think, from other companies is that seals and gasket coverage. And there's often a misunderstanding about what seals and gaskets are. When you have a slide out, you've got that black rubber molding that goes along the side that basically is there to keep the rain out, or keep the rain from coming in, rather. That is weather stripping. It by definition probably could be called a seal. It probably could be called some kind of gasket. But all insurance companies consider that to be weather stripping. Same as the lines or the stripping that is on the roof. That's your responsibility to go back and make sure that that's done on a regular basis. But our policies all include seals and gasket whenever they're quoted, regardless of the coverage that you buy. Not picking on Good Sam. They obviously have a large market share, a ton of customer loyalty. But if you folks have been in a situation where you've gotten quoted from Good Sam, you know that you have to go back in after the quote and add in the seals and gasket coverage. It's an extra fee to add it in. Our policies automatically include it. Okay? Yes, sir?
Are the weather strips included in that?
No, it's not. So that's an excluded item. So good question. It's just we can't find a policy out there that will cover that. So that's excluded. One of the things that we have done, because we realize with so many denial of claims, I have worked on what I feel is anything that can go wrong in these things will go wrong. And I have been involved in claim situations that are mind-blowing. And I'd like to give a couple of examples, just so that you have an idea. I would love to tell you that the policies that we sell are perfect, that they never deny anything, that they're the greatest thing on the planet, but it's not the truth. There are still responsibilities as the customer, as the consumer, to make sure you're doing the right thing. And I'm going to give you an example of what happened to somebody. One of the customers called in, and she literally had the most expensive policy on the market. I don't know if anybody's heard of Extra Ride. Extra Ride, in my opinion, they're sold by Protective. Probably one of the greatest policies in the marketplace. I don't think they're the Cadillac of the industry. I would say that they're the Ferrari of the industry. They just are a fantastic company. Been around for a long, long time. This customer, we sold them their policy, called into Extra Ride. They're stuck on the side of the road. They needed to get towed. Extra Ride set up the tow for them, got them to the nearest repair facility that Extra Ride recommended. Okay? They get it to the repair facility, and I'm not sure exactly what the problem was. There was some electrical issue that was causing the coach to shut down. So this company initially called into Extra Ride to obtain a prior authorization for work, and they received it for that initial part. Said, okay, go ahead, that's fine. Order the part and replace it. The part came in, the repair facility put it in, it didn't change, didn't do anything else. So this company arbitrarily ordered another part. Well, if it wasn't that, it must be this. And they did this 4 times. They called another provider that was in their area, that was their expertise, and brought them out and said, hey, can you guys diagnose this? We don't know what's going on. We tried 3 or 4 things. Now, if there's anything that I can educate any of you on that is the most important thing about an extended service plan, don't ever give a repair facility authorization to do work if you have a warranty, because the warranty company needs to give the okay. You have to obtain the prior authorization. There is nothing anyone will be able to do if you don't get the prior authorization. We cannot overturn a claim because it gives these repair facilities just carte blanche to be able to do whatever they want. And of course, they're putting more money into their pocket. And in a situation like this, what ended up happening is they charged the customer because now the repair facility, when they didn't fix it. Out of 4 different parts that they ordered and tried to fix, it didn't resolve the problem. And then the repair facility said, you got to get your coach off of our lot. And it wasn't operable. So I got involved. She called me, and obviously this woman is frantic. She paid $1,900 out of her pocket She did everything right. She called the warranty company and said, I need help. Where can I go? They set up the tow truck, worked with the provider that they recommended. She did everything as the customer that she was supposed to do. So she gets me involved. I find out what's going on. They were sleeping in their coach, and I don't think they were able to take hot showers. Just a horrible experience for 6 days. I called and got involved and got the tow truck to come and pick them up and have them towed 90 miles to Freightliner of Chattanooga, okay? During that time, I called and ordered them a hotel room so that they could have a good night's sleep with some hot water to take showers because they were a victim of circumstance that they should never have been a part of, okay? They got to Freightliner of Chattanooga, and once they called, and obviously they're professionals, they know exactly what they were doing, they got the prior authorizations, but what they determined is that that first repair facility caused another $2,000 of damage that they had to fix that the warranty company wouldn't cover. So almost $4,000 out of pocket for doing everything right, you know, and they're stuck with it. And, you know, I felt horrible. Our company, in an agent situation, it is so easy to say, thanks for your money, good luck to you, we'll see you later. Hope we never have to talk to you again. That would be the easiest thing. Hey, I sold you the policy. Whether it works for you or not is not up to me. Yeah.
Now, do you eliminate that other outfit from your recommendations for being towed to that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The further
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. The next part of that is I have spent countless hours and worked with actually our attorneys at no cost to the customer and building a case on her behalf so that she is refunded that money. And I've, as a company, and obviously folks, this is a case-by-case basis. I don't want to feed you some line that every single situation is going to be like that, but there's no way for a company to grow. There's no way for you to have a reputation and people to trust you if you don't stand behind what you sell. And in this case, there was nothing she did wrong. So I felt it was the most important thing to try to do what we could to help her out. And so we're helping her build a case.
I'm confused. I mean, did you sell her the policy?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So at that point, we're not the warranty provider. We just sold her the policy.
Right.
And again, one of the best policies. Now, keep in mind, in my opinion, the warranty company did nothing wrong. The repair facility never called for prior authorization. They just kept saying, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's this, maybe it's this. And they just kept ordering parts and billing labor hours, and they didn't fix the problem. The whole idea is to get you in the shop, have it taken care of, and get you on your way.